Dear sons of my womb, I am Gaia. The surface of my body has been divided and disputed over for a long time. This was not the great intention when I formed the continents. Still, greed, power, and separation have caused division in my skin and body, as if some had more rights than others, and so it happened. Today you are separated by physical boundaries on your maps, but not in my body. In my body, you are all united. You just concentrate yourselves in certain places. What is the purpose of so much separation? There is no goal, not a common goal, that is good for all. Some points of my body have begun to produce elements you can exploit. Some find they have the right to take over, to say that it is theirs, to the detriment of the poverty and imbalance of many others who are far from that point. Today, everything is imbalanced. Every spot on this planet is in imbalance. Even within small villages and small groups, there is an imbalance. Some have plenty of food on the table, and others have almost nothing. So what good is so much separation? What good is so much power? Power, for power's sake, is coming to an end. All this inequality will cease to exist. Everyone will have the right to everything. So I say to each one of you, what do you have? Land, property, houses, buildings, places where there is a lot of exploitation. And what do you take with you when you die and leave this physical body? I answer you take nothing. Many will answer they leave it to their descendants. And what will they take? They will take nothing either. You take with you in your soul everything you have practiced over time, whether good or bad. So why so much attachment to the land and passion for property? Has anyone given you possession of any part of my body? I never gave you anything. I never gave you a piece of paper saying, this piece of earth is yours. I wasn't created for division, but to serve as the cradle of civilization and human beings on this planet. Today, some points of my body are very much seen all over the planet. Why? Your bodies are divided into energy zones. Each point on the body has a chakra. I also have chakras, and some manifest on the planet's surface. I can also say that for every point on my surface, I attract the right people and those who should be in that place. For what reason? It doesn't matter. Let's say every point on my surface has a vibrant energy, and every being is brought to that point by resonating with that energy. Over time, you have fought many wars and many conflicts. You shed much blood. This has contaminated my body's energy. Those involved in all this are drawn to these points to fulfill the karmic cycle of what they once committed. So everyone on this planet is led to be where they need to be for their evolution. Those living today in paradisiacal places are not privileged as many think. Today, they have a clean soul walk. They have fulfilled all their commas and can live there in complete happiness. This is possible for everyone. There is no punishment for anyone. There is a return for every action performed. Some points on this planet become vibrant points in light, in harmony, in love, and others not so much. But I ask, who determines what each point on the surface vibrates? First, of course, there is the energy of everything that has been practiced there. Yes, there is. But as I said, each one is attracted to the right place to fulfill its karmic cycle. And how does one meet the karmic cycle? by learning the lessons and with lots of love. This is the primordial feeling. Love. But most of all, love for where you are, where you step. Love for the soil that gives you what to eat, what to drink, and where to live. Many see me as just a thing, without a soul, without life. If I were lifeless, there would be no trees. I would be like cement all over the planet, totally lifeless. But my body has life. My skin and my oceans have life. So how can I see myself as something that has no life? Love where you tread, love where you live. Trying to understand and complain about where you are or live is no use. Instead, ask yourself, what do I have to learn by living here? This is the way. So every day, every second that passes within Earth time, you get closer to the great awakening of all the consciousnesses on this planet. And I would say that one of the first points you need to learn is that you don't own anything. There is no ownership of anything. This was created precisely to foster the great riches of the planet. It didn't bring anyone's well-being. Otherwise, there wouldn't be people living on the streets all over the earth. So, learn to look at where you live today and be grateful that you have a place to live. But don't be attached to it. There will be a lot of movement on the planet because everybody will be taken to where their consciousness and energies need to be. As I said, to fulfill one's karmic cycle. So don't get attached to anything, because tomorrow you might have to let go of everything. And what will it be like? Will it be hard? Will it be painful? No, you won't let go. That will be your decision. So let each of you look at the ground you step on and be aware that it is not yours. I have not given you any property. This planet's ground is my body, and I allow you to live in it, to live off it, but not to take possession of it. There are no possessions. No piece of the earth belongs to you, because tomorrow, if necessary, to destroy everything, I will, because nothing belongs to you. You have changed my surface. You have messed with my rivers, and all this will be rebalanced again, not as punishment. It is the reaction to your actions, not punishment, for greed, for power, for wealth. So I want each of you to feel my heart beating on the soles of your feet right now. I am alive. I am a living planet, and as such, I know exactly where each of you needs to be, because you are the children of my womb. You have everything that I have. You were created to live on this planet. So each one of you will be drawn to where you need to be. Don't get attached to anything. New times will come, times of equality and prosperity. But for all, not just for some. Feel my heart beating at your feet, and be assured I am alive. I am a living planet, and I feel the energy of each of you, and I know exactly where each of you has to be at the right time. Thank you for watching. We love you so much.